Hey guys, welcome to episode 108 of 4PlayerAnimecast. It is the 15th of December, just 10 days away until Christmas, and we are all up here just waiting to spoil for you the previews, the shows that we're going to watch for the winter 2019 season, and it's a pretty interesting season overall that we're going to go get into. So please, get ready. Just it's going to be pretty brief, only about I want to say 23, 24, 25 series that we're actually going to cover. Again, we don't usually cover sequels, more sort of like obviously children's shows, stuff like that. So we're going to be buzzing through them pretty quick. Doing the usual format, brief description, thumbs up, thumbs down for each person, and then we're going to move right on. So again, I'm your host, Spire, and here are my other compatriots here. Nier, how are you doing?
Hello.
And
I'm here.
Yes, he is not dead this time. Toast.
Hello.
Toast. He has set up for us this layout.
You know how long this layout took me? 20 minutes.
Longer than it should have.
Yeah, 20 minutes. That's why it's 10:20.
And Dark.
Hey. I'm here.
Yes, he is existing. So, alright, let's get right on to it then. First off, we are going to have Price of Smiles. Or Ega no Taika. On a planet far from Earth, there is a kingdom full of smiling faces. Princess Yuki is 12 years old and about to enter a sensitive age in a person's life. Every day she cries, laughs, and sometimes her heart throbs with excitement. All the while, she lives merrily in the royal palace. Filling her days with color are her loyal vassals, her tutor Reira, Izana, who assists in political affairs, the leader of the chivalry Herald, and then there's her childhood friend and aide Joshua. Stella is 17 years old and a capable, reserved soldier. However, she is always smiling, for smiling is essential to living. So, honestly, for me, it kind of seems like a more serious version of Beelzebub from last season, right? Sort of a little bit more on the episodic side, I would guess, but talking about the sort of going through, focusing a little bit more on the development of the princess, right? So I'd probably give this a thumbs up. What about you, Nier?
What studio is doing this?
It is
Tatsunoko Production. Who?
Tatsunoko.
Coach Tatsunoko cross
Tatsunoko versus
Capcom.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pass. Seems mediocre.
But they did
Beyblade
Psychopaths
Metal
2.
They did Beyblade Metal
Wow,
Fusion.
that makes me want to not watch it even more.
But they also did Evangelion.
Dude, they did the See the Money of Soul Possibility, the thing with like the weird like phantom thing or whatever, the phantom alien thing. They did that.
They did Ping Pong the animation. You like that?
Gotcha crowds. They did Gotcha crowds. Okay, so that's actually a thing. But yeah, probably thumbs down for you.
Did they do that or did they assist with that? Like,
No,
Ping
they
Pong?
actually
They're the only ones listed for that.
yeah.
oh, I'm
And
gonna
they did Gotcha.
say
They had a
no.
Gotcha crowds. Yeah.
This
okay.
does not look very good.
Dude, they did Muro-san. What is wrong?
It's
Known for its audiovisual.
okay, so Dark.
I mean, I'll probably check it out.
Yeah, again,
The premise is
more
like
serious,
it depends on how serious. If it's like super serious, I'm not gonna be crazy over it.
Yeah,
But
I don't think it's
it's
gonna
like
be that serious. That
episodic,
really
like
doesn't be that serious.
slice of life type of stuff with the big mechs alternate,
Mm.
far away from sort. I think that could be good.
Okay. So probably thumbs up for right now, or I guess you're going to check out the first couple episodes at least. Toast,
You guys seen that old retro anime Tenchi Muyo?
please. Not like this.
Is this like Tenchi Muyo but not as good?
Okay.
All right, yeah, that's
so you're going to give a thumbs up or thumbs down and watching the initial episodes.
How old is she?
She's like 17 or
12.
something. 12 number inside.
12 and 17. That's a big age difference.
No.
That's
her friend is 17. The princess is 12.
That's 5 years. That's a big age gap.
I don't think the age gap matters. Okay.
I don't
12
know,
versus
man.
12. That's all that matters.
Are we having an Usagi drop thing
This
again?
is not
That is
romance.
not related at all.
Nope.
Not related.
Also, Saki Drop was quite a larger difference.
Yeah. So thumbs up or thumbs down.
Nah.
Okay. Moving on.
No.
Wiz, I think. Wiz, yeah,
No,
Wiz is how you pronounce it.
No. W's?
It's the
Woos?
katakana.
Woozy? Ways?
It's Wiz, because it has an I. But anyways, Yukiya is
It hasn't. Where does it have an eye?
It's in the katakana, or in the Japanese version of the title. Yukiya is about 14 years old. He spends his time DJing alone due to his father's influence. He's listened to house music since he was young. Due to his father's influence, he's listened to house music since he was young, and he uploads videos online. He wants to convey something to someone. He wants to be recognized and become important. But getting hurt is scary. One day, while trying to get more views, he does something that can't be undone, and he sees a live broadcast from that world. Yukiya
What world?
But that he could accomplish something
That.
doing it together with somebody else. So this, honestly,
It's literally Handshakers too. I'm telling
yeah, I don't know.
Like-
Is this by Go Hands?
Like
Honestly,
you. Yes, it is.
Go Hands. Oh, no thank you. I will pass.
Look at the PV, dude.
it looks like the action scenes are from Handshakers, and then
these
It
these-
is. It is from the studio that brought us
oh
Handshakers.
really?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
These
Yeah,
fight-
it's
these
Go
fight-
Hands.
These
And then-
fight
and then-
scenes look actually really good. They remind me of you remember in Kingdom
Rocket
Hearts
IQ.
2 where what? Rocket IQ?
Remember in Kingdom Hearts
No.
2 you fight Roxas
Yeah,
in the
where
world
you-
that
And
never
you get
was?
severe motion sickness?
Yeah, when you fight Roxas at Sora, it's like that. Look at all these buildings and this lighting.
What are you talking
that's
about?
That's Toast's bar for an action scene.
See that two
Look at
sword
all
dude?
these
Look at
buildings.
those buildings.
See that two sword dude? That's Roxas,
Look
and the
at
other
all
dude's
these
Sora.
Toast, can I point out to you that the illusion kind of breaks as well when you realize that the buildings are like fucking just four-sided polygons?
Well, they are from that
The
world.
buildings are
so.
just black blobs.
They're just
from that
six-sided. They're
world.
literally just blocks with textures on them.
It's because they're from that world,
Yeah.
whatever that
They're
means.
from that world. You're right. Oh, it's like
Oh,
Persona 5. Look at
no.
his map.
It's like it's that world that never was, just like Kingdom Hearts.
Not like this. But anyways, to me, kind of seems like again the action scenes of Handshakers, and then the sort of pseudo gay premise of K Project. I don't really want to check it out, honestly. Like the thing is, the premise, like if the premise is wacky but like interesting, I might have actually given it a couple of episodes. But it's not like even the premise just seems kind of like shaky, so I'm probably not gonna watch it. Thumbs down here.
How come the PV doesn't have house music?
Yeah, that's actually
That is a very good question. Fuck.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass. Honestly, the only good-looking thing Go Hands has ever made is Monarch Scramble, and that's because those were movies. But no, I'm not gonna watch this. Shit hurts my eyeballs, man.
okay. Dark.
I mean, this wouldn't but this wouldn't be so bad. Some of the action if they didn't take the very interesting route of just shoving the camera beneath the ground they're standing on for some reason. Like, why does that happen? It's like it goes under the ground, and there's like a checkerboard pattern. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
It's like a video game, dude.
In video games, they don't even let you do that. There's no game I can think of that's ever like, yes, you have full 360 degrees control of the camera, even underground.
So probably a thumbs down.
No, this looks like doo-doo. Like fucking
Yeah.
handshakers again. No.
Okay. Toast.
So me and Dark were talking earlier about house music, and I was like, "What did I say, Dark?"
I'm not sure if you said anything.
I don't know. He said something about hard bass.
Oh yeah, and what is house music? Is it like Blade that scene in Blade 2 where they're in the vampire bar, and it's all that bass stuff. Is that it?
No, 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 no.
Pull
House
up
music.
Google.
House music is a more sort of earlier version of. It's essentially one of the roots of electronic dance music when it actually became integrated. But that's another story. Anyways, Toast, thumbs up or thumbs down on the series.
Depends on how good the music is.
That's actually not. That's actually a pretty interesting suggestion. If it was like if the entire OST was just like house music randomly. But yeah, okay.
Well, the
So
PD
So
isn't. So
otherwise, no. I
Okay.
mean, I like the fight man visuals.
how?
It looks nice.
No, it does
I
not.
disagree. But okay.
okay,
Have you seen some? What was the best fight man scene you've seen this year, Nier?
Well, not this. I can tell you that much.
Mine was Heaven's Feel.
Okay.
All right, let's move on. Next series is Ueno-san wa Bukio. So Ueno is the president of the science club at a certain junior high school. She's a master inventor beyond her years, but can't seem to confess to her crush Tanaka. This is done by who is it? By? Oh, Lesprit. Lesprit is has done Tanaki to Kitsune. So this is like obviously one of sort of they're reaching out. Is this a short?
It's up in the air. It looks like it should be a short.
It looks like
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, it seems like it should be a short, but they actually the other series that they did is Tanaki to Kitsune. So Tanaki to Kitsune is like a manga. It's like a webtoon kind of like it's like this is really popular. It's like one of those like viral Twitter like mangas kind of. And like if you show like like pretty much a young Japanese person, they'll probably recognize it by now. But it's interesting that this is their second attempt at making like an actual anime, even if it is a short. But
Well, TOS, my man, in that PV. Okay, we can't show that on Twitch.
yeah. But I don't know. I think I know it's like sort of my niche, but it's like I don't think it's honestly. It really depends on the pace. Like the thing is with this sort of thing, if it runs a slow pace, it's not going to survive. I think, although it is like a slice of life and it's based around like a slower concept. If it does, if it's too slow on the slapstick, if it's too slow on like the person not being able to confess and then the surreal humor happening, blah blah, I think it's not going to work out. So I'll watch the first 2-3 episodes, but I have a feeling like it's going to slow down too much for a short. Nier.
I like these visuals, honestly. They're pretty nice. I'll check this out. Looks cute. Yeah.
Dark.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. I also the visuals are cool. I just don't know how that would fare if it somehow manages to be full.
Yeah.
But anything's possible because I wasn't expecting fucking. Oh God, what is that show now? Remember it with the snake? Yeah, Dropkick. I was not expecting Dropkick to be a full series, but that sure was. So,
Yeah.
who's to say?
Toast.
No thanks.
Okay.
I'm not interested in Hidan no Aria season 3. Go without the guns.
I don't think it's gonna be.
I'm
like,
not
Sure.
interested in Toradora season 2.
That's
without
not even
Tor.
close now.
I'm not interested in Shakugan no Shana season 4 without
Now you're just listening.
Takahashi Rie,
Okay.
Kugumi Rie.
Toast, you would literally watch all of those. So, like, what are you talking about?
But I did watch those.
Exactly. What? Okay. Anyways.
Are you still talking about Ueno-san? Right?
All right. Moving on.
Yeah,
we're
no.
moving on. We're moving
You're talking
on.
about the other one.
Yeah. Okay. We're moving on. Next series, Dororo. This is a remake of I believe a late 1960s, 1970s series. So during the 1470s, after the words of Onin and Bunmei in the Noto Peninsula of the Horikuriku district, Bunmei in the Noto Peninsula of the Hokuriku district. Hyakimaru, this is the main character, who lacks as much as 48 body parts, obtains a fake body and eliminates 48 monsters that are made from his body to retrieve his missing body parts. So this is the Mappa, and with help from Tezuka Productions. So
This is an old Osamu Tezuka manga.
yes. So I mean, I don't think there's seems much wrong with it. I feel like it's kind of hard to mess this sort of remake up. I don't know what else to say. I kind of have to see how it unfolds, but I mean, they already have the template. It's like they have to do something really stupid to fuck it up. So I probably thumbs up for it. Near.
It's my kind of series, dude.
Yeah. Again, it's like, and also it's like, it's a remake, so it's like how much can they remake this anyways? It's like they can't really. It would be hard to really like fuck up, right? Like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean they almost started doing that with Kingdom of Tabi, yeah, but hopefully this will end up better. But probably thumbs up for you.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
This is pretty much the only thing I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking you were gonna be like latching right onto this. Toast. Wait, you want to say something?
No, just I'm in.
Yeah. Toast.
You ever play the PS2 game Blood Will Tell?
Yeah, that game was terrible.
Really? I liked it.
That game was awful.
Maybe you didn't use the Doro punch and kick enough times, near.
Maybe that game just controlled like garbage.
Did you not spin to win when you had double swords? But yeah, Blood Will Tell is actually Doro on the PS2, and that game was sweet. I read the manga. It's not that good. It's all right. Osamu Tezuka in its experimental phase, but I like this one. It's all right. Yeah, I'll watch it. I was
Okay.
looking forward to this one.
Dark.
Yeah. Mappa, I really enjoyed. Well, I haven't gotten far enough in Banana Fish, but I really enjoyed what I watched so
Was-
far of that.
Was
And I really also like Guro Vanish one. That's all.
but Dark Banana Fish wasn't written by Osamu Tezuka. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
but it was done by Mappa.
Okay.
Quite like music. So the audio visual, so
Okay.
pretty interested in it. Also, it's a neat concept.
So probably thumbs up.
Yeah, thumbs up.
Good stuff. Okay, so next one, moving down the list pretty quickly, a lot of sequels again. Next one is 私に天使が舞い降りた。私に天使が舞い降りた。
But you skipped Kimono Friends too.
Yes, I did.
Yeah,
You know who
I
else is
did.
skipping Kimono Friends too?
all the Kimono Friends fans.
Yeah.
Even
Oh.
the original director, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Anyway.
so the transliterary title of this is an angel swooped down upon me. So
Is this Gabriel Chan season 2?
Well, let me read
No,
this.
it's Usa-made, but more generous.
Yeah. Miyako Hoshino is a shy college student and otaku. Miyako's younger sister Hinata, who is a 5th grader, has a classmate and friend named Hana. When they meet, Miyako falls for Hana at first sight. So this is more of a stronger Yuri, Yoga Kobo, solid here. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. I'll probably check this out. Thumbs up from me, right up my alley here. But Nier, thumbs up from me. Pretty straightforward Nier. What about you?
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
I used to be like all in on Dogokoba stuff, but lately I've been kind of like, whatever, man. I'll see how it turns out.
Dosed.
No. I'm not a lolicon.
Powerful stuff.
Dark,
PD,
Dark, how about
Powerful
you?
things.
Huh?
How about you, Dark?
Do I even like have to answer? Course.
Are you going to watch it? Okay.
Of course. Absolutely. Show anime of the year.
The last Dogakobo thing I watched was Yuri.
Like this.
I don't believe you.
The last Doga Kobo series I actually finished
Like, let me look.
is actually Plastic Memories. That's really sad.
Oh, that counts, doesn't it?
That
Let
was
me
so
look
long
at this.
ago. Fuck.
You didn't finish Umaru?
What about
What?
what about
What
Uchino? What about Usame? That's Dogakobo.
Yeah, no one's finished
yeah?
that yet because it's not out yet.
What about Imoto-chan? Umaru-chan? Oh no.
Yeah, that was.
Oh,
let's not talk about that.
mine is actually Arya the Scarlet Ammo AA. Wow.
Okay. So moving on then. So
Sancha Sanya has actually got. Fuck. Fuck.
so Kemuri Kusa is the next series here, and I think this is a short, I believe, right?
You're short.
Yeah. So this is a this is a short here. I actually do not know what this is about here. It is done by Yao Yorozu, who has done some stuff like they did stuff like Minare Diva and some other like small stuff. Love Rice, Love Kome, the BL stuff where it's like all the boys were like trying to create like a rice cheerleading group, right? Or something like that. And Kimono Friends, right?
It sure looks like Kimono Friends.
Mm-hmm. So honestly, let's see this. This honestly doesn't look too great. I'm not gonna lie. I'll check it out, but I'm saying probably gonna be thumbs downing this.
Wait. Whoa. Wait, this is the Kimono Friends director. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll check it out.
Okay.
Well, you didn't get that from the Kemuri in the title? Kemuri like kimono, but not.
Yeah, that's how.
That's exactly how they made.
Dark.
No.
Okay.
Kimono Friends 1 gave me a headache. I hate the way it looks. So no amount of anything else can make me actually sit through this.
Is that
You
better?
tell me it is the greatest crafted story mankind has ever fucking.
Is this
would
the
not
same?
watch.
Guess you're retarded.
I can't tell if this is CG or 2D. It looks that good.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay. Next series here is going to be a pretty.
Don't worry, Spire. I will watch it. I'm interested in this new Kemuri.
Okay. So Tosa's giving it a thumbs up. And
Yeah,
the next
I'll
one,
watch it.
Next one, he's also going to give a thumbs up, most likely.
What? Which one?
Next one, you know.
Manaka no Rikun? What was that?
No. The one after that. The Rising of the Shield Hero. Tate no Yuka no Nariaga. Also known as Tate Yusha. So this is a big name. This is like one of the big names this season here.
This is the big name of this season.
I don't know about the big name, but well, okay, so how do I want to say this? It's like I was
You want me to say it? I'll say it.
Well, no, I mean, look, we're all in different phases, right? Like, you and the Pirate Ideals over here are still Rise of the Shield Hero fans. Like, I was also a Rise of the Shield Hero fan, but it's like after going through it, and it's like after kind of taking it in stride compared to like a lot of the other isekai stuff out there, also, I honestly like have kind of mixed feelings. I think it had a good core starting out, but it just fell apart just because of how the author wrote out his world building and how he sort of was like, okay, well, I want this to start as revenge, but I didn't really end up making a revenge story. Obviously, I don't think the anime is going to get to the whole like revenge and all the proper ending parts of what the web novel / the light novel does, because it's way too long. There's way too much material. Yeah, exactly. The later stuff will never get adapted. So that's part of the thing. That's part of the funny thing about these isekai adaptations these days, where it's like it's relatively like these studios can adapt it relatively piecemeal, right? And oftentimes the popular ones have a pretty okay like first few arcs, and then afterward they're like, like I'm not gonna say that like Shield Hero just becomes garbage, but it's obviously a little bit less good pacing than what's happening at the beginning. But that doesn't matter because that's not going to be covered in the anime.
So Spire, what's the synopsis? You didn't read the synopsis of this.
Sorry, apologies. Yeah, that's my fault. So Naofumi Iwatani, an uncharismatic otaku who spends his days on games and manga, suddenly finds himself summoned to a parallel universe. He discovers he is one of 4 heroes equipped with legendary weapons and is tasked with saving the world from its prophesied destruction. As a shield hero, the weakest of the heroes, all is not as it seems. Naofumi is soon alone, penniless and betrayed, with no one to turn to and nowhere to run. He is left with only his shield. Now, Naofumi must rise to become the legendary shield hero and save the world. And so this happens where he gets betrayed by the other heroes who also came from other worlds.
They all came from Japan.
Yeah, they all came from Japan, and as well as the first princess of the kingdom. So he gets betrayed by them, and obviously by the kingdom in general as well. And the initial sort of premise is that he wants to seek revenge, and he's sort of building up to do that. And he obviously has to save. He also is trying to struggle with his identity as the hero as well along the way. So he wants to both get revenge and obviously not mess up the world. So that's sort of the balance he's trying to keep.
The reason why they cast him out is there's this religion based on the 4 heroes: the spear hero, the bow hero, the sword guy, and the shield guy.
Yeah.
But the shield hero's religion died out, so everyone's like, he's the
evil one.
He's the demon.
Yeah, exactly.
Cast him out. He's a bad omen. So then they cast him out, and he's all like, "I'm going to get my revenge isekai on you all." And that's his story.
Yeah. But so again, I have overall mixed feelings slightly on this, but I think in terms of anime, it'll sell well enough. It's
Yes.
Okay.
Damn,
It sure is.
He's out of here.
So let me tell you about what this one is. There we go. What were you saying?
Okay, sorry. Yeah. So I think overall, Shield Hero will get its promotional values worth in the anime, and the arcs will be piecemeal enough. And I think the initial parts where he's kind of building up everything, and both trying to seek revenge and coping with becoming the hero. And again, I'm emphasizing this because it is a focus of the author doing the specific like world building kind of D&D kind of stuff. I think they do that well in the earlier parts of the series, so I think the anime will end up decently enough. But I don't. The thing is, it's like I don't know. I'll watch it, but I feel like, how do I say this? I hope that the rise of the Shield Hero or the rising of the Shield Hero isn't set as a precedent for other isekai anime by the Western anime community. And by what I mean by that, it's like it's a big name coming through, and it's going to be like, oh, you should check out, Rise of the Shield Hero. And I think it's a solid series in its own right for the most part, but it's hard to be like, oh, it's clearly just a revenge isekai, or it's clearly this, or it's clearly that. It's relatively multifaceted, so people will start, comparing it to like, oh, Rising of Shield Hero, it's going to be compared to some other garbage like Arifureta or like some other stuff, and it's not a very good comparison. It's a more of an apples and oranges thing, because Rising of the Shield Hero starts out with that, and some stuff happens with the revenge thing, but eventually I think it does kind of show that it's a more multifaceted series. So I'll probably thumbs up this, but I'll kind of keep a tab on it more than anything else. Toast.
You really want to ask me? I'll go last.
Okay, Nier.
I don't know, dude. There's nothing in this PV, honestly, that makes this look any different from any
Yeah,
isekai I've ever
Yeah,
seen.
the issue is okay. So the issue is with like isekai trailers, and it's not so much a rant so much as it is like, guys, come on. It's more like because a lot of isekai stuff, like how it starts out, is like relatively similar. Right? It's like either they end up in a forest and they're getting chased by something, or they end up in a kingdom and they get fucking raised to the heavens, or they end up in the kingdom and they get kicked out. Right? It's like there's not too many ways that these Japanese authors have made this thing. It's like when they're showing the beginning, because obviously they're not going to show the ending. Duh. It's like the trailers look the same. You know what I mean? So it's like but yeah.
Yeah, I just hate isekai, dude. Like, it's just so lazy. I'm not gonna watch this.
It's very unfortunate because it's like isekai has essentially replaced the whole like hate that like harem and like moe blob right had in their era, where it's like it's a tool, but a lot of times people are they're obviously writers and artists that are using it in lazy ways. So it's like, but
Yeah, it's just I just can't stomach isekai anymore. It's just like
when the tip of the iceberg came, everybody knew it was trouble. Everybody knew it was trouble.
it's just the same story beats over and over and over again. I'm just like, I don't care anymore, dude.
Just end it. You're like just getting
This guy has
swarmed up.
Isn't that crazy?
I don't even want to see this shit anymore.
Get it off me, Dark.
I don't know. I might check it out. I probably won't though. I mean, like the only reason why, like I've only ever really watched at this point technically 2 isekai that I can remember, and it's Slime Tensei, and fuck, Toast. What's the one with the mechs?
Knights and Magic.
Yeah, Knights and Magic. And the only reason why I'm really watching, well, Slime Tensei, I think just has good pace and good comp. And then like Knights and Magic really wasn't isekai, more of a mech series.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna watch this.
Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. Honestly, you know what you should do though? You should read. You should read it.
No, I'm alright.
Toast. Toast.
What do I need to say about Tate no Yusha?
Alright.
Not
Yes
much.
or no?
If Goblin
Okay.
Slayer was the herald of revenge arcs, Tate no Yusha is
Okay,
is the
Toast, we're not covering the series. It's a yes or no question.
Tate no Yusha is the forerunner of what I call the revenge isekai that will come out in 2019.
This thing I covered
And because it is the Master Chief, the lone Spartan of revenge isekai, I am
It's a
going
yes
to
or no
watch it.
question. Thank you. Moving on.
Thanks, Toast. Yeah, again, just comment on that. We're going to see some interesting comparisons, as I mentioned earlier. So try keeping a tab on that on the community reactions. It is pretty interesting the way that people react to it. Next, I do not have a trailer for this. They actually have like media blackout. There are actually no like official trailers on like YouTube or anywhere
I wonder
else.
why.
But the next series is also very, very big. It's Gotobu no Harayume, or the Quintessential Quintuplets. So one day, a poor high school second year named Futaru Uesugi comes across a private tutoring gig with good pay, but his pupils are his classmates. In fact, all 5 are quintuplets, each gorgeous but also on the brink of flunking out of school. Again, done by Tezuka Productions. Pretty, a decent amount of money poured into this, as you can see from the cast. Pretty standard rom-com. Going into harem / pseudo harem, add in a little bit of drama, add in a little bit of, the moral backbone of this mainly about like education / development, character development, right? And kind of going for on sort of pulling yourself up from your bootstraps, I guess would be the colloquialism I would use. But the thing is like I would kind of watch it, but it comes at a very unfortunate point for I think a lot of people, because the manga is pretty much starting to conclude pretty hard. Like it's pretty much on its last sprint, and the the anime is just starting. So I'm at this point where it's like, oh, I kind of just want to watch the manga and just finish it off instead of trying to watch both the conclusion, being like, oh man, what's going on, and then also being like, oh well, this anime is starting. So I'll probably thumb it down, honestly. Near.
I hate harem series.
every one of the harem series, all of
I
them.
hate them all. They're all bad.
Yeah.
No, there's no PV to go with this, so I don't know. But I don't think no. I haven't really. I haven't watched the harem series in a very long time, so
Okay.
no thanks. Even though
Check it out.
Kanahana's always in this.
Yeah, even though a lot of big names are in this, honestly.
Yeah.
But anyways, Toast.
As someone who reads the 5 Tobu no Hana Yome manga, I can say I don't like it.
Do you want to quickly describe why not?
You know how in Love Hina they have that thing where Keitaro makes a promise to the chick to go to Tokyo U?
Okay.
Well, it's kind of like that in the beginning, except guess what? All 5 the dude marries one of like this is like the first like 3 pages of the manga. Does this count as a spoiler?
Yeah, I know it doesn't count as spoiler.
Not really. It's like he makes there's this. It's like a what's that show where whatever. There's this thing where he's in the future and he marries a girl and he's like, oh, remember this time? But then guess
Yeah.
what? This girl is part of quintuplets. Is that quintuplets? They all have the same face, and it's like the mystery. The entire mystery of this manga is he met his wife while in high school, but which one out of the 5 is it going to be? And I'm like,
be fair, the reason why I am emphasizing the harem aspect of it is because they can just as easily turn that scene to like, oh, do you remember? And then have the one girl, and then have the girl lead him to a room where the other 4 girls are waiting, and it could just be a quasi harem ending that way. But
yeah, it's
no,
this
I
dude
get
is
you.
like, oh, I got to tutor one of them. We're gonna have some romantic comedy hijinks and stuff, but it's not as good as Nisekoi or Love Hina, and it's definitely not as good as another similar anime where the dude tutors some chicks that was released that got an anime going to get an anime made. So I don't know.
So probably thumbs down.
People like it. I especially don't. So I'm definitely not gonna watch it.
Okay.
It's just
Dark. Wait. Yeah.
oh whatever.
But yeah, Dark.
No.
Okay.
I'll keep it short. No. There's no PV, so there's no real reason for me to care. Yeah, the premise doesn't really grab me. So.
Okay. So moving on. This one is pretty interesting. I think we talked about a trailer for this or something like that pretty a while ago, but Girly Air Force. Mysterious flying creatures.
Why is it girly? Why not manly? Manly.
Because
You'll find out.
Mysterious flying creatures known as Zais suddenly appear, and in order to fight the creatures, mankind creates fighter aircraft called Daughters, as well as the automatic fighting mechanism Anima, which are shaped like human girls. The story centers on a young man named Kei Naratani, who yearns to fly in the sky, and an Anima considered to be humanity's trump card, a girl named Gripen. So, okay. So wait. So, do the men get in the Anima? No, the daughters.
No,
right?
they can They get in.
The daughters. The Anima just fight by themselves, right? Like match, like
I think so.
Oh my god, it's like Darling in the Franxx. Oh,
no.
the girls are the
Not
machines and the dudes
at
pilot
all.
them.
It's
Yeah, it's
That's
exactly the same.
not-
Literally identical.
exactly. but it's satellite. As for watching
What's
this,
what's
I mean,
satellite? What do they do?
they've done a lot of stuff, but I'll check it out, I guess. But unless it's something like, honestly, for things like this, unless it's something like whack, like straight out of whack, like how the Vivid operation and like strike witches are, I'm not that interested. Like it has to be super whack, but this is only like half retard. You know what I mean? So probably gonna be thumbs downing this here.
You know that clip where like I posted in chat, but the girl fucking turns into the jet. Is that what this is? Like, do the girls turn into jets?
Or is it more like Master
No,
Time
they're in
where
the
I
jet.
thought,
Oh.
no, I thought. Okay, they have the jets, and then the girls are also robots, right? Like
Yeah.
the girls are also robots. I don't know whether the robots get into the jets or not.
They very clearly in the PV are in the jet.
Okay.
Barbie
I'll watch
101? Nice.
Yeah, but
I'm
why are the jets
thinking-
glowing?
Because that's the girls.
Because
They're
those are
controlling
also part of them.
it. Yeah.
So they're getting in the jets, and then the dude also gets in the jets. Is I think.
Okay, near. You remember Outlaw Star where Melfina gets in the tube? Kind of
Yeah.
like that, I guess.
Hmm.
Okay, so you know how like Toast is like it's like Darling Franks? He
I
wasn't
haven't-
actually all that wrong.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen a single shot of like the dude
Maybe
piloting.
that's two
I
seaters.
think
in
the
the missile.
implication.
In the
I think
missile.
the implication of that is in. Where is it?
Maybe it's a two-seater.
Maybe he's part of it. Maybe he's the seat.
Well, I
He's
think it
just one of
is
the-
supposed to be a two-seater,
girls
and I
now.
think she is supposed to be behind.
The girl is probably the controller, and the guy is probably the pilot, right? That's how it works.
Yeah,
Like the wingman.
yeah, I think she's like the targeter. And
Yeah, the
Something.
targeter.
This is fucking stupid, dude.
it's not.
Just think of it as Melfina in the tube in the Outlaw Star, where she controls all the ship systems and Jean just pilots it.
Just
It's not
pretend that
stupid
dude
at
is
all,
in
Nick.
the missile.
Okay, it's just too advanced for you to even come.
It's like magic,
And
but
a
with
bright
jets.
red glowing jet. Okay.
Maybe
Yeah.
she's activating her trans and system.
I'm
Mhm.
not. I'm not
Uh,
watching this
All
shit.
right,
dude.
Dark.
No, fuck no.
Toast.
I'm watching it.
All right.
It
good.
looks
Good on you,
interesting.
Toast.
This is right up my alley.
Right
As
up your
as
alley.
long as they go into space and fight with grappler arms, we're good.
All right. Next piece of next series is a B project Zetcho Emotion, and this is just
Oh,
like a
no.
male idol thing. Tsubasa continues to drop at the A&R department of the major recording company Gandala Music. The idol group B project that she has been in charge of, now made up of 4 idol units instead of 3: Kitakore, Thrive, Moose, and Killer King. Tsubasa must
Killer
deal with
King.
not only the various challenges of her job, but also a group of young men with different personalities. Oh no, people with different personalities.
Young men with different personalities. Oh my
How
god.
will you ever
The
go?
greatest threat to mankind.
God. Literally worse than ISIS. This is actually by A1 Pictures, by the way. And probably a lot of money going into it because they're probably going to sell this like as obviously actual stuff, right? So, a lot of
Is
money.
there? Or is it? Well, that guy had 2 different color eyes.
Oh,
I mean,
Oh
even,
my God.
even if you look at the names, you have stuff like Asami Seto, Ono Daisuke, you have Morikubo Shotaro, here Eguchi Takuya, Kakihara Tetsuya, stuff like that. So you have a lot of people. Toyonaga Toshiyuki, stuff like that. So a lot of
But
people.
where's Junichi Suwabe?
So that's actually a good question. But I'm probably not gonna watch this.
Do it.
Question mark?
I'll make
Why
you watch
not?
it. Do it. Does the B stand for B-list actors or does it stand for boys?
The B stands for really gay. But Nier, you gonna watch this?
You know,
Just after Dororo, just like you need maybe some
Yeah, you
male
need more.
idols
You need
to
more
balance.
boys
Yeah, I
after
need-
your
I need-
demon
need
sword
that.
fighting.
I need that palate cleanser, you know.
Yeah. You need to balance your diet in here.
Yeah, you know, sometimes you just like you watch something nice and you're like, that was good. Time to watch something fucking terrible.
I need to watch something really gay right now.
Nah, I'm not gonna touch this with a 10-foot pole, dude.
All right, Dark.
Damn. Tsunade didn't do enough damage. Not as much as you thought. B Project is a fitting name. No.
No. Toast.
Isn't Kitakore what Sazanami says?
Kitakura is
K-
sort
K-
of,
it's
I mean,
KTKR, right?
yeah, Kitakura is a general sort of like internet slang term.
And everyone knows that not a single Japanese person has ever said the same words before, okay? That's how their vocabulary works.
I'm not as fluent as in JKS lingua as much as Spire is, so I had to ask.
Yeah, it's just internet terminology. But anyways,
gonna
so
watch
Trash
it?
comes out for you.
No. I don't like the boys anime. I'll watch shoujo, sure, but I don't watch the boys.
The anime that involves the boys. Next piece, and this is also relatively significant series. Not significant, I would say, but
Popular.
It's popular, yeah, relatively popular. So this is a manga original. Domestic na Kanojo. High schooler Natsuo is hopelessly in love with his cheerful and popular teacher, Hina. However, one day at a mixer, he meets a moody girl by the name of Rui and ends up sleeping with her. Soon after, his
Nice.
father announces that he's getting remarried to a woman with 2 daughters of her own. And who shows up in tow other than Hina and Rui? And so this again has, this is done by Dio Media, very solid studio. Director, so a lot of big names of the cast, both Uchida Maya and Kasayoko, probably doing. I mean, this is probably about as close as either will get to doing like eroge lines. Actually, Kasayoko has done High School DD, so she probably has more. But the general idea is this is like a very like it essentially wants to go into smut. Is like what it wants to do essentially. But yeah, I've read this. I haven't read all of it, but I've read quite a significant amount. I'm not about this life. I'm thumbing down this. Year.
What kind? Is this like a love square? What's going on here?
It's
The dude was in love with his teacher, but he's like, I gotta forget about her. Then he hooks up with the chick.
it's like
And it turns out to be her sister. I
I guess
somehow just missed that part where
wait,
they
you-
had the same family name.
you've read or watched Golden Time, right? Yeah.
You're gonna
Yeah,
have Golden Time
I
in here?
fell asleep in the process, but yeah.
Yeah, so it's like Golden Time or like some other sort of standard
Really?
shoujo, but like set in a more shonen way or set in a more seinen way, and then extend it a little bit more, and then you sprinkle smut along the way. That's sort of how it works out.
I'm not a degenerate, so no thanks.
Not as generous. So thumbs down then.
Yeah, I'll pass.
Dark.
Me neither, dude. I'm just gonna watch
Nah.
Mayorita and pretend that this doesn't exist. But no, actually, honestly, like watch TV, that thing. I just kind of roll my eyes and can tell that I'll just be bored by it.
The issue with these series is that they do too much of they have like the introspection arcs, and that's not like a terrible thing. But then after that, they keep playing the will they won't they game, and it's like, how many introspections do you need? Do you need like mental counseling now? Like what's going on here? So it's kind of whatever.
I mean, in general, like how many layers to this shit?
It's essentially
mean,
like it's
even if it was
essentially
like,
multiple arcs of will they won't they? Like I'm not even kidding.
yeah, well, that's what I mean. It's like, will they, won't they? With like one character would have been more than enough.
Yeah.
Like, you really don't need to add a second one to the mix, because then I'm just gonna be like, okay, so you're gonna develop. You're either developing one more than the other,
Yeah.
and that won't be satisfying if I like the other one,
Yeah.
or you're not developing both. So
It's very unfortunate. Toast.
Okay, so I've also read Domestic no Kanojo, and the whole premise of the thing is the dude's in love with his teacher, and then he hooks up with the chick. And the chick's like, "You want to do it?" And he's like, "Okay, no strings attached."
It's what we just talked about.
One night
yes.
stand, but then it turns out He moves in with both of them.
That's what I read, Toast.
And I'm
Oh
like,
my god! It's like we just fucking went over this. Are you watching it or not?
that's a good question.
It's the only one we
It's
asked.
literally the main question of every series that we have talked about.
Wait, have you read it though, Toast?
Yeah, I've read it. I've caught
Okay.
up to it. It's like
Okay.
200 plus chapters.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so I'm definitely not watching.
I mean, you don't like stuff like Fuka and like Sokoji, so you probably wouldn't.
I
Like
don't
even
like
if you
this
like-
one.
Yeah,
I don't, but I'm still reading it.
Yeah,
I'm committed to the end.
yeah, you might as well just keep on with the manga instead of just the anime.
I'm
because
probably
the-
not gonna watch this.
Yeah,
It you brought up a good point. It's shonen, shonen-ish, seinen, more seinen.
It's like a seinen version of like a shoujo love triangle.
Yeah,
essentially.
there you go.
It's very unfortunate.
And I mean, no, I don't like Gotobu no Hanayome. I don't like this, but I can see why I'd recommend it to people. But for me personally, no.
Okay.
I mean, we can all see why.
Yeah. So thumbs down from Toast. Next on the list is Maho Shoujo Tokushusen Asuka, or Magical Girl Special Ops Asuka. This is, I think, from a manga original here.
Yeah,
3 years
I
ago,
read lay manga.
3 years ago, alien invaders ravaged the Earth until they were defeated by a group of young women blessed with powers from a mysterious source. The girls went back to their normal lives after vanquishing the ghastly monsters, but that time of peace is about to end. The same malevolent creatures have resurfaced, which means it's time for the Magical Girls Special Ops Force to head back to the battlefront and defend mankind. So this is Light and Films. Pretty standard cast here. From trailer, I'm gonna say I'm not like impressed, but obviously they're just gonna pour all the money into the action scenes, right? They're not really gonna focus on.
Are they?
That's what I'm
I don't know
hoping.
about that.
That's what I'm hoping here.
If this is the PV,
This
and
show,
that's all the money.
this show looks like early 2000s.
This
the-
show looks
probably
like
it's
if
the
Hours of
eyes.
Destruction had like $10 more.
I can see where Near's going. It's the faces. They're
Yeah, you know, like the
it's
shape,
more
the
than
shape of the
that.
faces, the size of the eyes, like just the entire show's aesthetic is like very early 2000s.
wasn't it written?
The
in
blood
2000s?
also
Oh.
looks like fucking.
But the
Poop.
thing is, it's
Pretty sure it was written in the 2000s.
Light of Films did. So Light of Films did like Kishiku Gakko Juliet, so boarding school Juliet, and As Miss Beelzebub Likes, or Beelzebub Joe, last season. So
Yep.
did they just run out of money or something? for this?
Ran out of money.
Yeah, I was wrong. This was written in 2015.
Weird.
Shouldn't
This
have.
show just looks so like
Yeah.
it takes me like it feels like a fucking time capsule, you know? Like
Yeah, I think
like
I
they
think
made
also,
this show way back and then they were like, "Oh yeah, we made this."
They dug it up.
I
gotta
made
re-
this.
Yeah, release this.
But I think it's probably going to be.
Hey, Miles.
I might check it out, but it's probably going to be thumbs down from me. I don't know. It doesn't seem that impressive technically, but we'll see how it goes. I think Light of Films just ran out of money from last season or something, or they're just not really focusing on this for this season. Or
Yeah, maybe they got something next season.
Yeah, they got for
like,
yeah. They're
alright.
already working on something else while just pushing this random garbage out the front. But Dark. What do you think?
No. I mean, after I guess actually describing something Hours of Destruction probably isn't the best of a yes or no. But no, this is the only.
Yeah. Near.
Nah,
Not about that life.
I'm not about going back to fucking Berserk 97 where action scenes are fucking still frames.
At least this wasn't made by like Millipeds, like the actual people who made the new Berserk and stuff like that. That would have been great.
Dude, the blood doesn't. I mean, technically, it was made by the same people who, right? Like Leiden
Pass.
Films
Hard
helped
pass.
with the new Berserk.
Oh yeah, they did part of it, I think. So probably thumbs down here.
Yeah.
Toast.
What if I told you I actually read this.
I wouldn't be surprised because you read fucking everything.
Yeah. So
Not gonna lie, this is actually straight up my alley. I'm watching it.
okay. Okay. So thumbs up from me.
It reminds me of Shikabane Hime, or the now defunct High School of the Dead.
I don't think you're making comparisons that help those. Like people aren't like drawn in by the
Wow, when you
comparisons
name
you
drop
make.
something as prestigious as High School of the Dead, now I have to watch.
What? Fine. What about My Hime?
So Pirate Idealist in chat says he would compare this to something like Cross Ninja. I can
Okay,
kinda
that's
see
a
where
good one.
you are. Okay. So probably thumbs up from you, or yeah, thumbs up from you.
Near, what's the one manga or the one anime made by that dude who drew High School of the Dead? That's not similar to this.
Triage X.
Yeah.
Well, how
so
do you know that?
Because
Because we
covered
covered it.
Yeah.
And I shit all over it because it looked
Yeah.
like Dookie.
And it's pretty famous for being the bad series that was made by the High School of the Dead person.
Yeah.
That's what it's known for. But anyways, moving on to the next.
What about
one.
Rankin? What's it called? Rankin Jutsu?
All right,
No,
all right, we're moving on.
whatever.
So this is we're gonna skip over Bermuda Triangle for now. It's like whatever. Kaguya-sama. So this next one. It's like Kaguya-sama wa kokura setai. Tensai tachi no renai junousen.
Red
So
Eye?
that's Kaguya-sama.
Nothing. Keep going.
Yeah, okay. So Kaguya-sama, Love is War. So Kaguya Shinomiya and Miyuki Shirogane are two geniuses who stand atop their prestigious academy student council, making them the elite among the elite. But it's slowly at the top, and each is falling for the other.
Wait,
There's
did
just
you skip
huge
one?
problem.
I have a
Yeah, I
PV for the
skipped Bermuda. Yeah, skip.
How dare you?
Yes, Bermuda.
Yeah,
Okay, keep
We
going.
don't want to get lost.
yeah, sorry.
Alright, too late. Just keep going.
There's just one huge problem standing in the way of lovey-dovey bliss. They're both too prideful to be the first to confess their romantic feelings and thus become the quote-unquote loser in competition of love. So this is also A1 Pictures. This is, I think, probably a smaller series. This I do think it's a short, right?
It's not.
Originally,
I don't think this
not
is.
sure?
No. Pretty sure this isn't. This is a big deal.
A big deal.
Big deal. It's the new Zetsubo Sensei.
I'm
No.
gonna ask you to shut the fuck up right there.
But it does.
What? That was like the last fucking word I thought I was going to hear coming out of your mouth. But all right,
What do you think I was gonna say?
Kaguya-sama is also a relatively
pretty much
it's
anything.
somewhat. Yeah. It's a pretty like. Yeah, it's been pretty on the up and up recently. I don't know if it's like the most popular or anything like that, but it is quite. It does get quite a number of views. And the good thing is, it does also bring up a lot of more tier 2 actresses, voice actors, and stuff like that. Other staff members up here, Ikoga, Konami Koharu, stuff like that. So that's also always good. Yumini Hanamori. As for me, I mean, the thing is, it's like, I guess I'll check it out. But for these, again, I really just would rather read the manga. So I'll check it out. But if it's a straight adaptation, I'm probably just gonna drop it like a hot rock. Near.
Nah.
No, not about the slime.
I'm not feeling the PV.
All right, toast.
This is also a manga I've read, and you know what? Yeah, sure. I'll watch it again. I'll watch it. I'll read it again. This is another big name this season. It's pretty good. It's the new Zetsubo Sensei or back. You like the
Why do you
Mansai?
keep saying that?
I don't think what you're saying is correct.
You like the interactions between Naboke and Isukami, the Manzai thing. That's what these two are. They're the anime version of Matsumoto and Hamada, or the anime version of Araragi and Shinjo Gahara, cranked up to 11.
I think there are
Those
going
are characters in anime.
Yeah, but yeah, okay. So
But yeah,
you,
this is
like
good.
the Mansai.
I definitely recommend this. Y'all should watch it too.
Okay. Katakana. That's an interesting comparison. Dark. Yeah, I do think if it's like Katakana, that might be more interesting. Dark. Yes, no?
Yeah, I'll check it out.
Okay.
I usually check out like actual romance series,
Mhm.
so I may as well
You
check
mean like
this out. I think the
you mean like
concept.
domestic Nakaraja? That's a romance
No,
series.
that's not real.
That's
not real love.
It's fake.
Um,
Sorry.
But
No,
they're not in love with each other. They're just trying to make each other go doki doki.
Are they? That seems to me
No,
not
but
the
they actually do like each other. They're like, hey, you nerd, are you in love with
I
me?
know, Toast. It said it in the description. I fully understand the concept of the show,
You should watch it.
it's yeah, I like the idea. I think it could be cool. In general, I think romance series with similar characters, like obviously you can do a lot with characters that are very different, but I don't think we've seen a ton of series where there are characters that are very, very, very similar, and how that.
Okay, and how that kind of like mixed together.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So thumbs up from you then. Next on the list then is Endro. So, or Endoro or whatever it is.
Did you skip the one on top?
You mean anime?
Did you
Season.
skip Bermuda Triangle?
Yes, we skipped Bermuda.
Yes, we skipped Burrito for now. This is Studio Gokumi.
Well, then I'll watch Bermuda Triangle just to spite you.
You already did.
So Studio Gokumi known for their other sort of like more cutesy series like 8 channel stuff like that. C Cube,
Dude, what the heck? 8 channel's so violent.
Dude, check out that elf.
Stuff like that. So pretty cutesy series here.
What's it about?
I think it's some sort of like isekai thing.
I can tell
Oh
you.
shit! You say isekai? I'm in.
It's not an isekai.
It's not an isekai. Sorry.
Then I'm not in.
It's a fantasy series
Yeah,
where they're all in a school to become adventurers and defeat the demon king that arises like every 100 years or something. Except it's been way more than 100 years, and there is absolutely no sign of a demon lord rising.
Yeah, but it's also the people in the party, the girls who are like all the heroes in the party are also like not really up to the task of defeating the Demon King anytime soon, essentially.
Hey man, you'll never know unless Demon King shows up. All right.
Yeah. So
Is
yeah,
this made by the dude who made Yuri Yuri?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
That gives it a lot of
value. But yeah, I'm definitely in. I'm all on this train. If this one sinks, I'm dead. I'm dead in the water, honestly. Here.
I'll watch High Guardian Spice instead.
Okay. Well, listen, we all will.
Yeah. Dark.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
What? Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Toast.
Did you check out those knife ears? I'm in.
Okay.
And that chick with the cards, I bet she uses them like card catch Sakura. But yeah, I'm in.
Is this a short?
I hope it's not.
Probably not.
Probably not.
I mean, that Yuri dude, pretty good.
Well,
that's some high pedigree right there.
Next piece, or sorry, I keep saying next piece, but next series is Koya no Kotobuki Hikotai, or the Magnificent Kotobuki. In a barren frontier where people trade goods with each other in order to help each other survive, the Kotobuki squadron are bodyguards for hire, led by a strict but beautiful squadron leader, an unreliable commanding officer, and a true artisan or of a crew chief. Alongside pilots who don't lack personality, they take to the air in dogfights, letting the engine noise of their Hayabusa fighters ring out in the skies.
Before you continue any further, you should probably
CG.
point out that this is all CG.
Yeah, it is entirely.
Is that a Zack opening though? Dang.
Yeah, it is a Zack opening. So this is.
Wow, they finally got Zack.
Can I say something? Can I point out something? Gemba is one of the studios. Here, I think you know this. behind the modern rendition of Berserk, or
Yeah.
the more recent rendition. Of
Then
Berserk.
how come this looks way better?
Well, it's not exactly high bar, now is it?
Yeah, I mean, when you say way better, and you
it's
see the
not
plane,
high bar.
and it's a PS2 plane.
Yeah, so
Did you see that pancake throw though? Dang.
the thing is, it's like I don't hate the premise or anything like that, but it's like,
But it looks like shit.
I might check this out, but I'm very afraid. I'm like, it's like, can I touch this stuff? Nope. Can I touch it now? Nope. It's like, can I touch it? Kind of thing. But I'll check it out at least. So sort of middle thumb for me. Here,
Nah, dude.
not a lot. Dude, it's the people who made the recent Berserk. Are you a hater? Are you a
Out
hater?
there, dude.
Dark.
Can I just ask, what the fuck happened to the studio that did Babuki Baran? What have they been up to?
I don't know. Actually,
No.
they're dead.
Why do all these shows look like this?
Try a thumbs down for me then.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know why. I mean, like, yeah, in the beginning, it's like a scene, like, looked okay.
Mhm.
And it was immediately like, yeah, yo, here's Microsoft fuck flight simulator. Have fun.
Here are some like base models of things that could be construed as planes. Good luck.
I hope you like the PSP, because that's where we got it.
Oh, Jesus. Toast.
Is Kotobuki related to Kotobukiya, the dude who makes the plastic, the models, the Figmas, and all that? Is that why
The
it's
one
called
guy?
Kotobukiya? Yeah. The one Kotobukiya dude who makes all the figurines.
I have no idea.
Is that why it looks like it's? That's why it's CG to look like figurines.
What are you talking about?
What are you
Yeah,
talking
absolutely.
I'm probably going to say I won't watch it this season, but I'll definitely watch it because I'm already watching. What is it? Girly Flight High School. I hope. What's it called? Let me let me scroll up.
it's
Rainy
this
Coco? No. What's it called?
Girly Air Force.
Girly Air Force. Yeah.
Yes.
And for the sake of my sanity, I,
Seek
I,
for
I don't want to watch Girly Air Force and be like, yeah, girl Air Force, and then go to this and be like, yeah, 3D CG.
Yeah.
Like if I'm gonna watch these back to back, I'll go insane. So probably not this season, but I'll
Because of
definitely
the-
pick it up.
because of the
You
difference in
could
quality.
not watch
He-
either.
Here's a special update on what the Babuki Baran people are apparently working. Promare.
Oh.
Apparently they're in there too.
Cool.
Big yikes. Next
I don't
is
know about that. Their CG look good.
Next piece or next series. We have. Do you want to cover this, the dark here, Mysterious Friends?
Yeah, do it.
What?
It's got Gria. You
I-
know, from Shadowverse.
You're asking me if I want to.
Did you not
Cover
watch
them.
Rage of Bahamut?
Did you not?
No,
Did you,
what the fuck?
okay. I thought you watched.
Where
I
are
thought
you
watched
getting
Rage of
this from?
Bahamut.
Excuse me.
I
Do
know,
you guys
one of
not
us-
play Shadowverse, Gria, and Anne?
Wow.
Which one of us have watched Rage of Bahamut?
Me.
I feel like one of us. You did? Okay.
No, it's probably
Uh,
Bob Guy. It was Bob
No,
Guy.
okay. Well, I'm just gonna do like a very quick cover of it. I'm not gonna like ask for ratings or anything like that. But I do want to shout out Mysterious Friends, which is Rage of Bahamut spin-off based off the two sort
This
of two
thing's been
characters.
in production hell for like 5 years.
Yeah. Siri Academy is a prestigious magic school that teaches magic without discrimination to three factions who usually are engaged in battle with each other. Two of the academy's students are Anne, a princess and honor student, and Greya, a princess born from dragon and human. So it's like a little spin-off for the Rage of Bahamut series.
It's
Side Games is pouring money into it, so it's
It's
kinda
this.
cool.
It's you guys play what's it called, spellcraft, swordcraft. What's it called?
It's-
Magicraft.
It's in Shadowverse, but it's also like a major It's
Runecraft,
mainly
that's
from
the
the Rage of Bahamut.
You can make an entire deck
franchise.
from Mysteria Academy. Check. It's those cards.
yeah. Yeah, apparently the anime was supposed to like not get out. It's like side games has a lot of pretty decent flow of money these days, especially with just like Grand Blue and like they just like pumping, just like
But
it's like it's like the Game of Thrones dragons. They're just like whipping it, like making more money. But we'll see how that goes. Next series,
I will
King.
watch it. I want to learn about Mysteria Academy.
Yeah, it seems like
Runecraft.
an interesting spin-off at least. I'll maybe check it out probably. But next series here, Kengan Ashura. This is the manga original. Businesses and merchants wager large sums of money to hire combatants for unarmed hand-to-hand fighting matches. The winner takes all in these Kengan competitions that originated during the Edo period. Merchants use fights as means to resolve disputes with each other.
You heard of Zaibatsus? This is what they do.
This is a Lark's Entertainment. I don't know what they do.
I should also
Here.
mention this is this is all CG.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure is.
they haven't done a lot, big other than like focus on CG production and CG cooperation. Here, I'm not about this life. I'm gonna be real honest. I'm probably thumbsing it down near.
I want to vomit just looking at this, dude.
I was gonna say, like, I hope that you've all seen the movie.
Which looks better, near this or the original Street Fighter 4 trailer?
Street Fighter 4 for sure. This looks like dicks. This is bad. I'm not watching this.
Oh my god! Did you see the fist at the end? Like,
Yeah.
it had like different frames. Like you can see them. Oh my god. Anyway, Stark.
I
Thumbs up and thumbs down, my man.
hate it. Like, no, absolutely not. Oh my god, I just saw the fist. What the fuck? That's like they go from like a
And, like,
maybe 24 frame animation to like a 3 frame.
Yeah, it goes from like the fist like being like at like waist height, to suddenly like being in front of you, and you're like, what?
Honestly, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of like a worse version of when Ultraman transforms.
Oh my god.
And he jumps at the screen, he's like punches up at the screen, but it's very clearly like a 3 frame thing.
Yeah. Ah, Jesus. Next, or sorry, Toast, are you gonna watch it?
I
Toast?
feel like I do out of obligation because I actually really like Kengan Asura.
Okay.
I've heard it heralded as the new Baki, which I can see. But then
Okay.
Baki just got a really good looking anime that just came out. And then we look at this and it's like, ooh boy.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll
yeah.
do it. I'll do it. Why not?
All right, you're gonna commit to it.
Yeah.
I mean, I
I'll-
can think of why not.
Yeah.
If I'm watching Baki and that's good, I'll be like, yeah, it looks good. Then I have to immediately watch this afterward to bring me
I don't think you'd have to do
bring
that.
me down from my
To bring you down.
yeah.
You need a downer to bounce it up. Okay. Next series here. Grimm's notes the animation. So this is animation of an RPG, I believe. RPG app, RPG MOBA. I don't know what
Who
else to say
is the
about this.
Grimms?
It's fairy tale stuff. But anyways, characters from classic fairy tales and stories such as Alice in Wonderland, Aladdin and the Magic Lamp, and Cinderella appear in the original game. The game takes place in a world created by beings known as storytellers. At birth, all inhabitants of the world are bestowed with the quote-unquote Book of Fate, where all of their lives are written in advance. However, rogue storytellers known as Chaos Tellers are writing bad events into people's books without them knowing. It is up to the holders of blank books of fate to seek out the Chaos Tellers and restore the world.
So this is like Recreators meets Fate, but if all the servants were just nursery rhyme.
What?
This is like ReZero meets Fate. If
I
Fate was
see.
not like Fate at all.
I see where you're coming from with the Recreators line, but then you like set it up with a fake back button.
Do you not know who Nursery Rhyme is? Nursery Rhyme's the book. The book servant.
Yeah.
So it's like they're...
Okay, that doesn't correlate it to Fate in any way at all.
I don't know any other series with nursery rhyme or books in it. Harry Potter?
I mean, you could have just said it's like recreators fairy tale books, but
it's probably not gonna be that interesting. I'll like check it out, but I'm not expecting anything out of this. Near?
This looks like shit.
Yeah.
No.
Dude, mobile game anime adaptations, they're all the rage. Oh jeez. This
the
actually
highest rated on Mall.
this reminds me actually of the Tales of Shining of series here. But Dark.
Only if I get really bored one day.
Only if you
Yeah, I get really, really bored. Other than that, no. Why would I care?
Yeah.
The concept is like, whatever. I mean, here's the thing too, is that remember when like, you know how they named like these books with very tragic ending. And they're like, oh no, rogue storytellers are changing the books. We wouldn't want that. I'm like, well, wouldn't like half the people you just really want? I cut out there, but I was saying, I'd imagine more than a few people in that situation would definitely want their book.
Pretty much.
Cinderella's out here like, you know what? I'm pretty alright with the first half of my life. With like percent of my life having fucking horror.
Yeah, pretty much.
Little Red Riding Hood's like, absolutely. I loved my grandmother being eaten. And depending on the adaptation or the interpretation, myself also being eaten or eating my grandma.
Oh my god.
Or all of the above.
All of
Yeah, or all of the above and getting raped by a wolf.
Yeah. Jesus. So probably thumbs down for you. Here.
Yeah, thumbs like in the middle.
In the middle.
Like I said, it could go either way. If I get really bored,
Yeah, that's
there's not a lot to watch.
Sometimes you just gotta pop in some Tina's Pizza Rolls and watch Grimm's Notes the animation. Toast.
Are we still talking about Grimm's Notes?
Yes.
Since I mentioned Nursery Rhyme and Fate, yeah, I'll do it. Why not? Do you not want to know how Alice in Wonderland defeats the three pigs in a sword fight?
It's the ultimate battle royale.
Yeah, dude.
Fate.
When does Sora show up?
Sora's not a nursery rhyme. You gotta wait for like Rumpelstiltskin to fight.
Little Red Riding Hood is also not a fucking nursery rhyme.
Who
Toast,
would win?
okay.
Who would win in a fight? Rapunzel?
In what
or
world are you
Rumpelstiltskin?
living in where fucking Little Red Riding Hood was a nursery? What version rhyme? Name me one line from a version of Little Red Riding Hood that fucking rhymes.
Is it just Grimm's fairy tales, or can it be like other stuff?
It's not nursery rhyme.
Okay,
Fine. Fine. Let's see. The Cat in the Hat. Oh, dang, that
is not even.
That is not
fine.
nursery rhyme.
Cinderella versus. What was the one with the Hansel and Gretel? Yeah.
I like how you took a while to get the title, but the name was in the title. It's like
Is that one with Hansel and Gretel?
I was thinking it was like some. You all right there?
It's Witch Hunter, actually.
Witch Hunter Robin.
Fucking die here. Anyways, moving on to the next series.
What's that story with Cinderella called?
Cinderella and the
Some story.
four
It's a
dwarves?
girl. It's a girl with small stature, and she has a Oh God, what color? Some sort of cape, a shroud, maybe. One of the primary
hood,
colors.
if you
It's just
will.
not coming to.
Oh, and excuse you, Dark. I looked up Grimm's fairy tales. I see Little Red Riding Hood right here.
Yes, that's not a nursery
Yeah,
rhyme.
that is not a nursery rhyme. You said
Yeah, it
nursery
is.
rhyme. Little Red Riding Hood is not a nursery
Yes,
rhyme.
it-
Nothing about it rhyme. A rhyme.
It doesn't. It's
Oh.
not a nursery
That's why they're
rhyme.
called nursery rhyme. Fool.
Is Hansel and
Fairy
Gretel
tale
a
is-
nursery rhyme?
No.
Dude.
Then-
None of these are nursery rhymes.
Then what? Then these suck?
They suck.
Humpty Dumpty. There you go. Right? That's a nursery rhyme.
Johnny, Johnny, yes, Papa's a nursery rhyme.
The Wheels on a Bus is apparently a nursery rhyme, but that's not.
Yeah.
Grimm's.
Yeah.
Rhymes.
Hey, diddle diddle, the cat in the fiddle. Yes, I know that one.
Yeah, it's like that rhymes or something.
All right, can we stop talking about nursery rhymes? Jesus Christ.
Was it Baba Black Sheep about slave trading?
No, that's a children's song, not a.
Probably.
How was that not a nursery rhyme? Have you any wool? Yes sir, yes sir. 3 bags full.
That's not. It's
What?
just a children's. But anyways,
Listen, let's not get to catch a tiger.
all right, let's move on. So probably thumbs down from you, Toast here.
No, I'll watch it.
Okay, so thumbs up. Moving on to the next series here. 同居人は膝、時々頭の上. This is a manga original here. A shy novelist adopts a cute stray cat and starts to slowly open himself to the world. Both his and the cat's point of view are included in each story. So very slow slice of life here. Done by Zero G Animation Production. I think, is this a short? I think this is a short, right?
It seems like.
Yeah. The other stuff they've done is like pretty kind of sketchy. Dude, they did fucking Doreiku the animation. Jesus Christ.
Oh hell yeah.
And they did stuff like Grand Blue and so on. So near.
Is this the personification of Schrodinger's cat?
Yes.
No. This cat's hideous, dude.
Yeah, this.
That is an ugly ass looking cat.
They're not putting that much money into the cat's eyes, the anime eyes.
Yeah. It's killing anime.
uh, Dark. Yes, no.
I'll probably check it out.
Toast.
No.
Okay. I might
Nah.
check it out, but it's like I'm not that convinced about it.
But dude, the cat looks him on the face and then cries at the fuck.
Yeah,
You
it's
see
I
that
already
cat
watched-
go into the box? Is
I
he
already
alive or is he
watched-
dead?
What was that short? A girl and her cat?
Sakura-so?
Oh yeah. It wasn't that a Makoto Shinkai one? Set of openings there.
I think so. Something
Yeah.
like that. But yeah.
That one was like much better. That one-
Nekopara?
Yeah, but like girls are gay.
Yeah, that's true. Fucking cooties, man. But okay, so I might check this out. I don't know. But anyways, moving on. This is oh, the next one is huge.
this one's award winning.
award winning.
It is
Just like
award-winning.
prison school. Yeah, no, I agree with you. This is probably the biggest series, or probably the biggest brand name this season, along with Rising of the Shield Hero, I would say.
This one's bigger. Way bigger.
Yeah, this one's slightly bigger. So Promised Neverland manga original here. Yakusoku no Neverland. Emma, Norman, and Ray are the brightest kids at the Grace Field House Orphanage, and under the care of the women they refer to as mom, all the kids have enjoyed a comfortable life, good food, clean clothes, and the perfect environment to learn. One day, though, Emma and Norman uncover the dark truth of the outside world they are forbidden from seeing. This is Cloverworks animation production. Obviously, a lot of money being poured into this big manga. How do I say this? I want to. So again, Cloverworks are the people behind stuff like they help with stuff like Darling in the Franxx. What is it? They did some smaller stuff like Dakaichi, I think, last season here. Other than
Didn't they
that, mainly
do slow start? Well,
no. They didn't. They did. They helped. They've helped with a lot of other stuff like Bunny Girl from last season, so on and so forth. But a lot of that's like, I think this
they
might be one of
absolutely
the,
did slow start, you fucking liar.
really.
Yeah, because that was the first thing I think they did when they split off.
Oh, okay. It just
What?
it doesn't.
Cloverworks, right?
The first thing they did when they split off was
They don't have it here.
fucking.
Uh,
They absolutely did start.
The first thing they did when they split off was fucking Bunny Girl Senpai.
Yeah. Let me see this. Yeah, Slow Start isn't listed as one of the studios here.
Slow Start is when they were still with A1.
Yeah,
Are
this
they
is
still?
before,
Were they still under Koenji right at that time then?
yeah. They were still under the umbrella companies. I think.
Okay, either way,
Yeah.
they did slow start.
Yeah.
Fuck.
jumping jumping a gun a little bit there, but yeah, they're probably similar people here.
Oh wait, you know what it was? I think slow start was the last series they split off.
Before the news happened, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did cover the split pretty in the similar timeline. So I think as for this, I'm definitely gonna get a start on the manga, but I'm also going to check the anime out. I mean, I have to. It's big.
It's award winning.
It's award winning. Yeah, just like Prison School again. So I'll check it out definitely. Pretty big series here. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about it. Here.
Is this an action series or what? What is this?
I think it's suspense thriller.
Yeah, it's a thriller. I don't think it necessarily has
Probably doesn't have a ton of action.
something drama, something, right?
Sci-fi, mystery, horror, shonen. What? Horror?
Because they're running from demons.
Well, it's supposed to be part of it's like the dark side of the why you can't go outside.
Dark side
So
of dimensions. All right.
Oh, was I not
How
supposed to
dare you
reveal
make that joke before me, Nier? I was waiting on that.
Yeah. Well, you're slow on the draw, pussy.
Wait, no, don't they?
I'll
one
check this
day.
out.
Oh, it doesn't. It should I expand on the description on what it actually is, or is that a spoiler?
I
uh,
mean, it's literally
On-
in the fucking
on what the
synopsis
dark
on
truth is.
Mall, so I think so. But
Okay, it's the synopsis from all. That's where I read it. Okay. Yeah, so they're running from demons. They're getting
okay.
eaten by demons. They're livestock.
Okay.
Congratulations.
So they're running from the demons. So that's sort of part of the dark truth there. Now, Toast.
I've had this manga on the back burner for a while now. I've been saving it for a rainy day.
Mhm.
But I guess this is as good as a time as any for me to start it. Sure.
Yeah, definitely.
I haven't been spoiled on it.
So are you gonna try anime and manga at the same?
No,
Oh,
I'll just read. I'll watch the anime, and when the anime runs out, then I'll read the manga. It's fine.
Uh,
But yeah, I'll watch it. I've been looking forward to reading the manga, so sure. Let's start with the
Yeah.
anime.
Dark.
I'm definitely gonna watch it, even though I hate everyone's face that I've seen. I don't like it.
But
Something about it
you don't
deeply
like
angers.
you don't like 11-year-olds, Dark?
They got big chin.
Okay.
I also
So-
don't like that. I don't like what I'm seeing on the top left of the yard. I don't know about that.
it's
Oh, my-
beautiful.
I don't know about what I'm seeing. Top right. Look at that. He's dead. He's definitely dead.
Not about this life. Okay.
Actually, I bet you everyone except for these. You heard it here first.
There's a reason why this is big, and we'll all see what it's all about. Yeah.
Okay. Well, moving on to the next one here. This is Pastel Memories.
Is this
Um.
is this related to Pastel, the manga?
No. This is done by Project Number 9 here. This is based off a smartphone game, I believe here. Project Number 9 mainly, doing a lot of tier 2, tier 3 studio doing a lot of in between stuff like that, animation assistance, production assistance, stuff like that. Other than that, there's really not much here.
Who's this? Oh my God, who's this character that looks exactly like that other character in Bakemonogatari?
That other character in Bakemonogatari, would you like to
The other one.
elaborate?
Yeah, that other one. The one with the glasses and turns into the cat. That I won't say.
Hanekawa?
Wow, nice job spoiling it. Check out that glasses girl that looks just like Hanekawa.
Yes.
It's not. It's,
So this one is the general summary of this sort of, I guess, franchise is that the Otaku Girls role-playing game takes place a little bit in the future in 20 or in a few years later.
The
Akihabara.
mystical future of 2019.
Yeah, Akihabara, which was once called "quote-unquote" the Otaku Holy Land, is now in decline after otaku culture itself has declined. Players take on the role of a manager and of one of the few remaining.
that's never happened.
What the fuck is
It is since
Did you
Jan-
know this concept? This concept of what's new?
Yeah,
since Japan
It's
isn't
dead.
procreating, there's gonna be no more otakus.
yeah.
No
Otaku
pop
is a
culture.
dying
There's
species.
there no more any.
No more
More
anime.
trend- Trends are dead. The manager helps to raise various talented otaku girls, and together players and the girls battle a quote-unquote virus that is infecting the world of various works while also retrieving people's lost memories.
Their
So,
lost pastel memories.
Yes. So yeah, I don't know what else to say about it. It's just fucking just another smartphone game adaptation here. A lot of people kind of jumping in the train. There's going to be a lot of voice actors, stuff like that. People just to look out for. Other than that, there's really not
On
much to say.
this?
Yeah. Do you see the name list here? It's,
No, I don't see the. I'm just seeing fucking visuals.
They have people like Oguri Yui, second series here for Hanamori Yumiri, here, or Koiwai Kotori, stuff like that. Here, and Takashi Chiaki, also known as, one of the Azusa in Aramaster, right? Like that. So, they have because they have a lot of girls in the smartphone app is probably why they have all of these girls, right? So, or they have rather all of these voice actors. So, they're just trying to promote this thing. As for
At
me,
least we know where the money.
probably got a thumbs down this near.
This PV opens up with an ad for the Caligula effect. Fuck this show. Like,
Sure.
fuck off, man. You're gonna open up
Dude,
your
this
PV
show-
for your anime with a fucking billboard of a PS4 game? Like, shut up. Get out of my face.
You offend me.
To be fair, Neil, it only goes downhill from there.
Yeah.
No, but seriously, this show looks
Not great.
well. I mean, hey, if you ever wanted to know how no line, fucking faces, eyes, and shit, now you can see it. Guess what? Doesn't look great.
Oh my god. Alright, so thumbs down then?
Yeah, big fucking down.
Alright. Toast.
No. Nah.
Huh? Yes, maybe?
No.
Yes, no, maybe.
Talking about
Okay.
pastel, right? No.
What the fuck,
Yes.
yo? Do shows do this? And I'm just not. But like, they're literally their eyes, lashes, are over their hair.
Yeah,
Yes,
sometimes they
it's
do that.
incredibly common.
Yeah.
Okay. Only notice.
Yeah. It happens a little bit more when it's like slower and it's like sometimes it happens a little bit more in stuff like shoujo, stuff like that. Where it's like they don't care as much about how the various hairlines interact. But that's sort of how it goes. Next. This is another like otome game, I think boys kind of thing. Meiji Tokyo Renka. I don't know what the fuck this is
Are you
about.
sure?
Look at all those cute boys. Yeah, definitely.
So I don't know what this is about. Oh, it's a fucking historical
map.
visual novel sequel. That's like an otome game, essentially.
That's no, thank you.
Go boys of various personalities.
On an evening lit by this is a story's prologue. On an evening lit by a crimson full moon, an ordinary high school girl named Mei Ayazuki meets a self-proclaimed magician named Charlie at a festival. Through Charlie's magic, she time travels to the Meiji era in Tokyo, where she meets and falls in love with various great historical figures from that time period.
This doesn't look like the Meiji era.
The thing is, like, I'm okay with this, but why is the magician named Charlie? It seems like a very
Maybe he came from the black ships.
It's like he's like, I'm going to send you to the Meiji era in Tokyo, and my name is Charlie. It's like, what? Okay. Again, if I wanted to check this out, I would literally just read the visual novels, so I'm gonna pass on this. Here.
No.
Okay, Dark.
Doesn't look very good. Why does every character that isn't one of the characters just not have at all, even if they're like 2 feet away from the other person?
Dude, that's just
Kind of creepy. Yeah.
Secretly vampires. Toast.
The last otome game I played was Gaku and Handsome. That's some spicy stuff right there.
Spicy stuff.
But
That is.
no, I'm not gonna watch this. I'm waiting for the other good otome game anime that's coming out this year, hopefully.
Okay.
You know the one I'm talking about, right?
No, I don't.
The isekai one.
Which one?
It has otome game in the title.
Oh, yeah. No, I get what you're. Yeah, that one. Yeah,
That's
that's
the one
not
I'm waiting
real.
for.
I guess, yeah. Okay, so thumbs down then.
Yeah,
Next
no.
series. Yeah. Next series is seems like it'll be like the quote unquote sort of edgy series of the season here.
It's the of this anime generation.
The re.
Oh my god, is this also CG? Ah!
Yes, it's also all CG and it doesn't look very good.
Yeah, I mean, winter season is like a time where
It is a
people get
CG
art.
festa.
Well, again, winter season is where people just try out like dumb shit in the hopes that it'll work because they don't want to risk like losing so much, sales and stuff like that in the summer and fall seasons. So it's reasonable. Again, revisions. Daisuke Dojima is a second-year high school student, and along with his friends Guy, Ryu, Mari, and Keisaku, get wrapped up in the mysterious phenomenon known as the Shibuya Drift. The central area of Shibuya rises up and is transported at least 300 years into the quote-unquote future. I don't know why it's in quotes. What awaits them is a vast wasteland and forest dotted with ruins. There, they will work with the future people to operate giant mechanical monsters. Daisuke meets a girl named Melos. Melos informs Daisuke that he's the only one who can operate the quote-unquote doll weapon string puppet and protect Shibuya. Daisuke and his friends must take back the present by fighting the future in a town of isolation against an unknown enemy. I don't know what that means by taking back the present by fighting the future, but it sounds cool. Animation production, Shirogumi Incorporated here.
Gosh,
Yeah. I don't know what else to say. It seems like pretty standard. Got thrown into this, time to operate this, mecha. Like, defeat these other mecha monsters. I don't know what else to say here. Not too impressed. Not too impressed by the audio visuals either. And by that, I mean really not impressed. So probably thumbs down. Near?
I'd care more if it was a mech.
Yeah.
Whatever. Oh. No thanks.
Yeah. So, dark.
So, I think some of the mech design, some of the design in general, and at first I was like, you know what? It's not the worst looking CG show we've seen today. And then they got to that part in the TV with the police officer center. It was kind of unsettling.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
It looks really scary.
Yeah. Probably thumbs down.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But
Toast?
not like the way that looks.
Toast?
You know how when the pink, you see how the pink girl's hair is like neat on one side, but then wild on the other.
Okay.
That's that's how you know she. That's how you know she's a tsundere. Cause
Hey,
yeah.
Okay.
Yes or
Also,
no?
So you've
I'm
finally
more
just
interested in this because it's a
figured
mecha.
out.
I don't like those mecha designs. It's like weird Evangelion, Darling in the Franxx plug suits, but they're all exposed.
So
It's
you're
getting
Kind
probably
of
not
what I
seeing
like
it.
about the next
getting to a full
armored
robot
frame.
already, Shinji.
So probably thumbstanding this then.
Oh, if only
Okay.
it looked better.
Okay, yeah, that's reasonable. And the last series that we are going to cover is Boogie Pop and Others, also known as Boogie Pop wa Wara Warai.
But Spire, you said no sequels.
It's not a
It's
sequel.
not a sequel.
Yeah, it's a remake.
Yes. So it's a light novel
It's not the
adaptation
first remake we've discussed.
and remake here. So there is an urban legend that children tell one another about a Shinigami that can release people from the pain they may be suffering. This quote-unquote angel of death has a name, Boogie Pop. And the legends are true. Boogie Pop is real. When a rash of disappearances involving female students breaks out at Shinyo Academy, the police and faculty assume that they just have a bunch of runaways on their hands. But Nagi Kirima knows better. Something mysterious and foul is afoot. So this madhouse, a lot of money going into this, of course. But
Is that allowed though?
Hmm?
Is that? Oh,
Is one alive?
it's Madhouse already did Card Captor and then Card Captor Clear Card. Are they allowed to make Boogie Pop Phantom and then Boogie Pop Phantom again?
I would assume
No,
so.
it's illegal.
Yeah,
What the
it's-
fuck are you talking about?
it's
Yeah,
a
they got
crime.
arrested.
they're already being trotted out by the international court. But of course they are. Near. What do you think about this?
Of course, Boogie Pop Phantom's one of the greatest series of all time.
Is that
So,
is that? Where do you think they got the idea for Hat Girl? They looked at Boogie Pop Phantom.
Yeah.
are you like okay in the head, Toast? This is a remake of Boogie Pop Phantom.
Do you not see the resemblance between Boogie Pop Phantom and Hat Kid from A Hat in Time?
Okay, there you go. It's Hat Kid, not fucking Hat Girl. That's probably why you're talking. I didn't talk about either.
Toast, the girl in a hat in time is just wearing a top hat.
But look at Boogie Pop Phantom's hat. It's
Yeah,
pretty. It's
if you
pretty top.
change the
Yeah, that's not a top hat.
It's pretty top heavy, like a chef's hat, but topper.
That is still not a top fact.
You were like fucked in the head, dude. I swear to God.
It's the weirdest freak I've had all year. But so here, thumbs up, right? I think.
Yeah, I like Madhouse.
Yeah. Dark.
Unless Near tells me to watch it, no, because I don't. I saw on the PV.
Yeah.
I think that fight seemed very. I didn't think a lot of that looked very good.
So some of the motion is a little bit suspect. Toast.
It's even
Are
more.
you- How do you not get Hat Kid from that face?
Jeez.
Are we?
Fuck are you on about, man?
Anyway, what was that? What were we talking about? Boogie Pop?
Yeah.
But
Yes, Boogie Pop.
I've already seen Boogie Pop back in 2000 something.
So not watching it again.
I'll do it.
Okay. I'll probably check this out here, of course. But we'll see how it goes. I'm just a little bit afraid of the visuals falling out, falling out in the middle episodes. But you know,
I mean, Boogie Pop's not exactly an action series, so
yeah, that's true.
And you're afraid of the visuals popping out?
More like dropping out. But we'll see how it goes. But anyways, that was pretty much it for this season. Again, we covered around, I believe, 24, 23, 24 series. Very much lower because usually we either have a solid 35, 37 series season as we do in stuff like spring, fall, summer. or there's a considerable number of shorts that usually appear in the winter season that sort of help buffer the numbers. But it's pretty interesting how that didn't happen this season, and there's only like it's a heavy mix between sequels and these sorts of more, I want to say, experimental series. A lot of these, a lot of these seem to be kind of trying to just trotting out the pure CGI or near pure CGI, right? Route here.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's most likely a more experimental phase, like spring and summer and fall, especially summer and fall. They'll probably focus very heavily on just giving us the good ones, right? The good guys here.
I mean, I'd like it if the CG shows, tried.
Yeah. I mean, if they have to experiment, they have to experiment like in one season, right? Like they have to try something.
Yeah, but
it is very jarring to suddenly get hit by a wave of this. You know what I
it's
mean?
like Dookie.
Yeah. But we'll see how it goes. Overall, I think this is a pretty positive season. It's not just littered with random stuff that I might or might not watch, but it has a decent amount of brand names, so I'll probably check it out. I think outside of the brand names, though, I'm not particularly impressed. There are a couple of more slice of life stuff, but I think it's an okay package overall for winter season. But I'm surprised by the scarcity of it and how a lot more just like sequels are just coming out here. Near, what's your overall thoughts going on? To be said, I mean, to be fair, you did say like, but it's like there are more. There are at least one or two other stuff that you would probably end up checking out, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's Dororo, there's Mob Psycho Season 2, which I'm excited for.
Boogie Pop.
Mob Psycho is pretty good. Boogie Pop, I'm certainly interested in. I mean, I really doubt it's going to top the original because,
Yeah,
like I
But-
said, Boogie Pop Phantom is one of the best
yeah.
anime of all time. But
But a lot of it's all again like pretty heavily relying on brand name, like established brand name more than anything. Like even Promised Neverland, like we kind of know coming in, it's like it's probably not gonna be garbage. Like
yeah, there's that, and then there's just the sheer mass of sequels and continuation stuff.
yeah.
Like, there's a lot of
The
sequels.
season is
this
being
season.
carried pretty heavily by those. It's like more stable names, which is again pretty surprising
Yeah.
for the winter season.
Yeah, it's not a. I mean, it's not a bad thing, but it's just
Yeah,
there's a lot of it. Other than that, I think there was like some OVAs or something that I was excited for, but I can't really remember some
yeah.
movie or something. But yeah, I mean,
you're ready for Dragon Ball Super Broly and Heaven's Feel. Those
you
are
have
actually both-
cracked. You
Those are
have
actually
cracked,
both in January, so
but
I think this is going to be a pretty interesting season for you because it's like you're not like it's not like you have to reject everything, but it's like a lot of these like there's some dangers in terms of like the audio visuals of a lot of these. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So yeah, it's like
it's
kind of
tough. It's tough life, dude. When you
Yeah.
don't like just fucking brainless series of cute girls doing cute things, and you're just
The thing is, it's like the issue is especially with more action oriented series, people are immediately kind of trying to turn as like hard as possible to like a 90-degree turn towards kind of full on CGI, right? So
yeah.
you guys are going to have to go through this transition much earlier and much harder than any other genre. You know what I mean? That's sort of the price. You guys are going to take the boat for all of us.
you know how to solve this problem? You just watch more isekai, like me.
I'm pretty sure that's going to be even more retarded. But
Nier just like contemplating suicide after his 50th isekai series.
yeah,
Uh,
I don't know. I think it's just in terms of like the future of action series. I think it's kind of down to Japan to just be like spaz out and tell anime producers that if they're gonna do CG shit,
yeah,
it's gotta look like Hoseki no Kuni.
yeah. There has to be a good breakthrough that
I
everybody.
mean, it's kind of he's hit fucking Buki. But Buki Baraki
Yeah,
wasn't even that high of a bar.
Yeah,
They
the thing
ain't
is,
hit-
it's like it has to be both an industry breakthrough and everybody has to jump on it at the same time. That's the issue, and it can't be like the issue is it's like let's say Sunrise or somebody was just like they managed to make something that was pretty good, and it's like it doesn't like break the bank, right? It's like if it's not industry wide, it's not gonna help. That's the problem. It needs to be a pretty industry wide solution, or else everybody's gonna be still struggling with all these shitty fucking CGIs. So.
Well, I mean, if you just keep shitting out like poor CGI, then people are just gonna stop watching, right?
Yeah,
Like they're just gonna get sick of it.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying it's like if the only sort of major way to fix that is to have an industry-wide solution within the next couple of years. Else it's going to be very difficult, and I think it's going to be, one of these major studios are going to come up with something, or rather, not one of these major studios, but a major umbrella company like IG Port and stuff like that are going to have to come up with something. But we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Toast. Thoughts going into the season?
Data Life Season 3 is going to be the best one this season, despite all the other good anime that are here.
Oh my god.
I don't think we went through that many good ones. But
We
we didn't even go through that many.
Any standouts? What do you want me to say?
Yeah. I mean, I guess you've already listed the ones you probably thumbs up anyways. And if you had to list one that you're really looking forward to.
Data Life Season 3.
Okay, thank you very much.
One that's if you mean one that's not Data Life,
yes.
and one that's not Yakusoku no Neverland, and one that's not the big ones. Like you want me to list a smaller one that I'm interested in?
Yeah, sure, that'd be cool too.
Probably Girly Flight School.
Okay, that's pretty interesting.
What's it called? Girly Air Force?
Yeah, Girly Air Force.
Probably.
Okay. So we'll watch out. Keep tab on that for sure. And Dark, what are you looking forward to?
Looking forward to. Maybe I'll look forward to like finish season 1. Just kind of have not done that.
Who linked me that?
I'll probably watch. Well, no, I mean I'm definitely watching Dororo. Promise Neverland. Want to see that. See what's the other one? Ueno-san looks kind of interesting, like stylistic. Andro, Mayorita, obviously, because I'm a degenerate. Then there's like that princess one, the mech and stuff, and that seems like kind of interesting.
Okay.
Pretty much it.
Okay.
I think like a lot of the shows.
slower stuff too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
As far as sequels go, Mononoke coming back.
Oh, okay, that's
which
true.
is like weird.
Yeah, a lot of interesting sequels. Again, this winter season instead of kind of extending it to the spring season or anything like that. Interesting decisions there, production wise. As for me, I pretty much agree with the other three. It's a pretty surprising winter season. Usually, not to wax poetic or anything, but it's like a lot of the winter season series are kind of like, the snow falling, where it's like, oh man, freaking like, all these like interesting like premises, like all these wacky premises, and then you actually put your hand on the sun, it just like melts away or just poofs, right? And you're like, there's not that much underneath. But with these, this season is very, very stable in my opinion. Like even just compared to a regular season, right? Like there's plenty of stable sequels if you want to kind of just lay back. There's plenty of big names coming through, just kicking in the door. Whether you want isekai, whether you want something that's more just like mainstream, kind of shonen-ish, whatever it is, there's for you. And I just, I'm definitely going to watch a lot of these big names, whether it's Neverland, whether it's Totoro, Bebop, whatever. But I do find it reassuring, But I also think that we should all make sure we keep tabs on the season to see how sort of these other sort of side experiments with stuff like CGI go. So we'll see how these turn out. But yeah, that was it for the 2018 winter 2019 preview show. Thank you all for joining us, both the viewers here and listeners out there for the podcast. Again, we do this every other Saturday, starting from 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturdays, where we talk about the latest and greatest in Japanese animation media, including anime, manga, light novels, video novels, visual novels, light novels, so on and so forth. We do this at twitch.tv/4PlayerAnimecast. That's with the number 4. And you can follow us here. You can follow us on our social media, on our Twitter and Facebook. Facebook, 4PlayerAnimecast. Twitter, @4PPAnimecast, all with the number 4. Check us out on our YouTube channel. We just put up the similar content here, highlighted the episodes so you can watch them at your convenience. As for the next episode is going to be our infamous award show. And this one is going to be for the year 2018. So check us out there. Usually our award shows are the times where we wax the most poetic, where we get most sappy, where we have the most kind of rambunctious moments. So you won't want to miss that. So please check us out there. And yeah, we'll let you know on our social media for any more updates. And check us out again on our social media and on our pages. So until then, see you next time.